Robert F. Kennedy Jr. faced bipartisan backlash turmoil rocking the CDC. His goal will be to make America healthy again.
Senator Kennedy has been shot.
This is an inescapable trauma.
He's pushing back against people who've told him he's a fraud.
They're not playing by the rules. They're not using gold standard science. They're not using evidence.
He's the most famous Kennedy in America right now.
That was a look at the new Frontline PBS documentary, The Rise of RFK Jr., premieres today. The film examines Kennedy's life within a dynasty filled with tragedy and scandal, his rise within the MAGA movement, and how he is now reshaping government and public health. Joining us now, the documentary's producer and director, Michael Kirk. Michael, congrats on this. Thank you so much for being with us. It is a remarkable evolution, from the perspective of the Kennedy family, with such commitment to public service, lions of the Senate, Attorney General, and President. But even RFK Jr. himself, who I remember, as I've said on this show before, 10, 15 odd years ago, while covering New York City state and city politics, he was a respected environmentalist, riverkeepers and the like. Talk to us about what you think has changed within him in recent years.
That's kind of what got us started on the film about a year ago, when it became obvious that he was over with Donald Trump, and that walking away from the Democratic Party, walking away from his family's history. It was a tough year talking to people on both sides of Bobby's life and way down into the past to try to get exactly to the answer that you've just posed. It's a remarkable transition, a remarkable trauma in his life. You see them happen in many different ways, and as we delved into it, it became clearer and clearer to us that there was something really dramatically awful that happened to him in a series of a succession of events that yielded somebody who people who love him think he's admirable for having overcome them, the traumas and the problems, and people who don't like him say, there you go, that explains it all.
And certainly John Heilemann, Donald Trump is very fond of having him around, likes telling people that he has a Kennedy working for him.
Yeah, Trump likes that kind of the glamour of the establishment that would never let him in for such a long time, Jonathan. And Michael, I guess my question is kind of more specific. That question, I'm dying to see the doc, and I'm looking forward to seeing you unpack all of the factors that led him to become so much different than any other Kennedy and then what his former self. But here's a more specific question that I would love to know the answer to, which is, he has become the most famous, the most influential, the most destructive voice of vaccine skepticism and of some conspiracy theories around vaccine skepticism of anybody on planet Earth. Does he actually believe those things that he is saying, or is he, like many people who espouse such views, in some way a charlatan?
Of course, it's a very complicated question and a very complicated answer. The more you learn about him, the more you learn about how he becomes a savior, how he has that in his mind, how he becomes a fighter for the downtrodden, the overwhelmed by the society, the anti-establishment figure. Where does that come from? You see bits of it in his childhood around his dad and around his uncle, and you see him begin to carry that out. The pressures, as you know, on Kennedy kids, especially this particular Kennedy kid after his dad and uncle died, the pressure to be a savior, a martyr, all of those things lined up in his trajectory. And does he believe it, or does he just need the adulation? Does he have an addiction to attention, as some people in the film say, or does he really believe it? That's the quest of the film tonight, and it took us a year and more than 30 interviews, lengthy interviews to try to get to the bottom of that. But I think we really do, and I'll be interested to hear from you about what you think about it, whether we hit the nail on the head tonight.
Michael, this genre that you're alluding to, all of these interviews in a long-form fashion, it's an investigative documentary approach. You've been a master of that at Frontline for decades now. What is the thing coming off of your reporting that sticks with you top of mind as what changed or evolved your understanding of a guy that all of us, I think, assume we kind of know because he's now become a ubiquitous character?
I have as you know from, thanks for the compliment about the work, I have a sort of theory about famous people and powerful people, which is if you can show me the child, I can show you the adult. And thanks to Frontline, thanks to PBS, we're given the time, the year to look, the money, all those interviews, all those months of editing, and the airtime, 2 hours tonight, to really dive into whether that thesis is true. And in Bobby's case, and in Donald Trump's case, and in Joe Biden's case, and Nancy Pelosi, all the people we do this way, you really do begin to see a pattern, a roller coaster ride of life, if you will. And in Bobby's case, it's very clear. And sometimes it's hard when you tell a story like this to pull it all the way through to the end of the story. But in this case, it really, you watch these things come back to life in Bobby's actions. And I think it's very revealing about the man who's in charge of the health care for millions, tens of millions of Americans, and a nearly $2 trillion budget in the Donald Trump, of all places, presidency, all places for a Kennedy, a scion of the Kennedy family. It's really remarkable. And we kept scratching our heads as we went along saying, oh, look, here it is again. Here he does it again. You'll see what I mean when you see the film.
Well, we're certainly looking forward to it. Producer and director Michael Kirk. Michael, thank you. Congrats on this. The new Frontline PBS documentary, The Rise of RFK Jr., premieres tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern on PBS and will also be available on the PBS app.